Welcome to Individual Income Taxation series. This is especially for the year of assessment 25-26, new examinable year of assessment. This will be helpful for all the students who are following professional exam in accountancy and finance. So maybe university students and also chartered AAT, whoever doing the professional accountancy exams, and also anyone who wanted to have basic knowledge how to compute individual income tax, and you can refer this. Then this is the example one today I'm going to discuss. Then we'll discuss one by one with the some detailed scenarios. This is the basic one, so let's move to example one then. So here Mr. Kasun, right? Kasun, we are going to compute what is required, the income tax liability of Mr. Kasun for the year of assessment 25-26. So Mr. Kasun, computation of income tax liability for the year of assessment 25-26. Then let's read the scenario. Mr. Kasun is the senior quality assurance executive at Sitara Holding Private Limited. He receives a monthly salary including all allowance amounting to rupees 240,000. So during the year of assessment, he received the interest income also 140,000, which is withholding tax 10% has been deducted at the source. That is advance income tax, right? So he has paid 74,400 as APIT, advance personal income tax, that is previously known as pay, right? So then let's move to the question, what is the main income under the employment income, right? Under employment income, we can say salary including all the allowance, that is 240,000 per month, that is 12 months for the year. So you can do this way, right? And then salary we taken under employment, right? Then the next one is, this is taken, then he received the interest income. So interest income 240, that is fall under which category? Investment income. Interest income, that is, we can call it as main category is investment income, right? Under investment income, he has interest income, so that was 140,000, right? That's it, no any other income other than the taxes, right? So that's it. Then the total income, salary and interest, then when we take total of these two, we can call it as what? Total assessable income, right? We can say total assessable income or the assessable income, that's fine. So then what we can do, after taking the assessable income, we can deduct based on this scenario. I'm not going to complicate you telling all the qualifying payment and relief. So based on this scenario, he's having only personal tax relief. So for this year of assessment, personal tax relief would be how much? Everyone need to pay tax if they are getting how much? 150,000, more than 150,000. If we multiply by 12, then 1.8 million, right? Then because he is paying taxes APIT, because this one is subject to advanced personal income tax APIT. Employer will deduct and remit it to Internal Revenue Department. Then you need to have T10 certificate in order to prove that one. Then you need to attach this T10 certificates to the income tax return when you are submitting the income tax return online, right? So this one, for this one, what you will have it, advanced income tax deduction certificate or withholding tax deduction certificate issued by bank, right? You can collect this one from bank. This is T10 from the employer, right? From the employer. So then after deducting this qualifying payment, so personal relief, so then we are taking the balance, right, as taxable income. This is the amount you need to pay tax, right? This is called taxable income, right? This is the taxable income. Once you calculate the taxable income, so then you need to calculate the tax, right? So tax calculation. So in this case, if we are moving to tax calculation, then first based on the slabs, I would say first, that is first we can say first 1 million. Let's say how many zeros? Yeah, correct, right? First 1 million subject to tax at the rate of 6%, right? Tax at the rate of 6%. So 60,000. Then the second, then the here he don't have much, so I'd say next, because after 1 million here, after deducting 1 million, the rest would be 220, otherwise 500 slabs goes, but the next percentage is 18%, little higher rate, directly jump into not 12 as per the law, directly goes to 18%. So then total tax liability would be this much. This is called tax liability, right? This is the tax liability. So then what he can deduct, less tax credit, taxes paid each sources, right? Taxes are paid under each sources. Employment company deducted APIT pay tax, and the bank deducted advance income tax 10%. So let's deduct those. Let's, I would say, tax credits. So under that, the first one I would say advanced personal income tax, right? Previously known as pay. Then this is based on the T10 certificate issued by the company. Alright, then it's given anyway in the question, even in the exam, even practical scenario, you can see this one based on the T10 certificate. So you can deduct that one, and then the withholding tax or advance income tax on interest, interest income. Then this one, advance income tax, if you take, then based on the bank they are issuing withholding tax certificates, then based on the withholding certificates you can calculate this one. So in this scenario, you know, it is 10% based on the gross interest, so we can calculate here. No need to have figure in the exam, mostly even examiner won't give that one, so you need to calculate that one. Just gross interest multiplied by 10%. So after deducting these things, because bank, this interest income, based on the interest income, bank will deduct and remit it to Inland Revenue Department 10%. Then you are getting the net interest, but for the calculation you need to take the gross interest here. So right, gross interest here, and how much they have deducted for as advance income tax, you can take the credit here. So after taking the credits, and how much balance payable, then the balance payable is 11,200 balance income tax payable. This is due on 30th September 2026. Then if I say due on 30th September 2026, right? Hope this is clear. So you need to remember that how to take the credit 10%, and the APIT also you are receiving after deducting the advanced personal income tax, you are receiving the net, but here you need to take the gross salary, right? So then whatever the amount company deducted and remitted to Inland Revenue Department, you can take the credit here, right? You can take the credit here. And so this is, hope this is clear, and then we'll move to the example 2. Then you will learn in the example 2 in next video little bit in detail calculation. So thanks for watching, then let's connect with the next video.